today. And what a nice segue. So, so our practice tonight is probably going to be pretty familiar for everyone, but I'll maybe dress it up with a new word, which comes from this word is from the Zen tradition, but we've done this practice more or less probably numerous times before, and it's really similar to the idea of a mantra. We definitely probably we've all heard mantra, and it's kind of just like a cultural word now. People talk about like, oh, I'll use that as my mantra or something. This is a little bit different. The word is Wato, and basically it could be a word or a phrase, and we'll each pick that word or phrase for ourselves. I can even give some suggestions so you can have an idea of what it might be. But that word or phrase is going to point us to a kind of direction of practice. And so it'll be a point of concentration for us to come back to. If we feel like we're wandering a lot, we can come back to this word. And also it'll be a way for us to deepen into whatever we want our practice to go. So it'll be a little free form today in the sense that each of us is going to choose a different word that might bring our practice in a different direction today. To give you an example, a word might be as simple as peace or love. That might be your word of practice. And so you'll sit there and we'll get settled. And as we start to settle in, you might just drop that word into your mind and just see what kind of bubbles up. Keep sitting. And then as your mind starts to wander off, as it naturally will, you just drop the word back in your mind. And repeat this way over and over. Notice that your mind is going to wander. Just come back to the word and come back to the feeling and the deeper meaning. Could also be a phrase. Classic phrase would be, may all people or all beings be happy or free. I'll tell you what mine is. My practice is going to be think neither good nor evil. That's going to be my phrase to practice on. But you might choose any phrase or word that could be meaningful for you. So let's start the practice. Doing as we often do to start our practice. Physically settling downwards, allowing the hips to be soft, belly to be soft, back to be soft. So our body cannot resist gravity so much. Settle downwards and be part of the earth that makes up our body. Can continue this process of settling downwards for the entire practice, and we'll keep coming back to it. On top of that, we'll add some awareness of our breath, just however it already is. We might endeavor to count to 10, counting once per breath. Not rushing to get there, making each breath really precious. as we maintain an awareness of a settling body and a normalizing breath. Can become aware of other parts of our experience, sounds, sensations in our body. Smells, tastes, if they apply. Even sights. When we feel settled enough, just dropping our word or phrase into the center of our attention, of our awareness. Just once. Not expecting anything special, just sitting and listening. If we don't yet have a phrase, we can just sit and wait for it to come to us. We can come back to our phrase as much as we please, just not making it rote. No special timing for it. Just allowing the mind to settle on this phrase, whatever deeper meaning it might have to impart to us, being completely open to what that might be. Returning over and over. Not getting so much caught up in thoughts about meaning, but experiences of the word or phrase. Current experiences right now. Let this phrase or word apply to every single part of your experience. Everything becomes this concentration. Letting the word bring you back when you naturally get off track. For our last few minutes of practice, see how little effort you can put in to experiencing this phrase in every second. Coming back one more time. As if these are the final few moments where you get to live with this word, this phrase. This awakening we seek is no secret. If we see clearly, we realize the secret is just within us. It's from the sixth Zen patriarch, Eno, or Huineng. Coming back on your own time, tuning first to the weight of your body, the shape of your body, then the air that's filling it, and moving as many of us already are. Potentially wagging your tail as others of us already are.